Guys, real quick, we're going to go over order of operations one more time because it is one of those foundational pieces that you really need to know to be successful moving forward. So let's talk about it and we're going to do a problem together and then you're free to move on. So I inserted this picture, the PEMDAS, okay? So I know I learned it and some of your parents probably learned it as please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. And so if that helps you memorize it, go ahead and do that and come and say that. But we solve every problem using parentheses first. So first we solve parentheses, right? We know that that also includes brackets, anything that groups numbers together. Then we solve with exponents, and then we either multiply or divide. And you notice that multiplication and division are in the same like the same path. They're both green right here. And that's because they're inverses, they're equals. They undo one another, right? So if I multiply something by 3 and then divide it by 3, I end up with the same number I started with. So they're equal. So we multiply and divide left to right. That's really important that we do multiplication and division at the same time, left to right. And then the same goes for addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction are inverses of one another. If I add 3 to a number, subtract 3, I end up with my same number. So these two go together, as you can see, and these two go together. So this visual helps me remember that because it keeps them separated, and then multiplication and division are the same color as well as adding and subtracting. So real quick, we're going to go over this. So something to note is that this 6 is in parentheses, but it's already been solved. There's nothing for me to solve inside that parentheses. So I'm good. I can check off my parentheses. Now I'm going to do my exponents, and I see that I have 2. So I have one here, and I have one here. So as I solve that, I know 12 to the second is 144. I'm going to keep everything else the same, and 11 to the second is 121. All right, so I can go ahead and move forward, scroll down. Next, I know that this bar here means division, right? So I'm going to go ahead and group these numbers because I'm taking this whole top and I'm dividing it by the whole bottom. So these should probably just go ahead and be brackets since I already have a parentheses in here. And I'm going to rewrite it. So I have 144 minus 4 in parentheses 6 plus 1 in the bracket, and then divided by and 121. I could keep it in parentheses or I could take it away. Either way works. And now I need to solve these brackets. So in order to do that, I'm going to need to look at my PEMDAS. I have subtraction, addition, and then we know that when there's a number backed up to a parentheses, it really means multiplication. So it looks like I'm going to do that multiplication first. 4 times 6 is 24. I'm going to drop everything else down with it. All right, now I have in parentheses, I still need to solve these. So I have subtraction and addition left, which means I'm going to go left to right. So 144 minus 24, and I'm going to end up with 120. So I have 120 plus 1 divided by 121. Well, I have to keep solving. 121 divided by 121, and anything divided by itself is 1. So that's just a quick reminder and kind of review of how we do certain things with the exponents, with the division and clumping our numbers together using brackets or parentheses. So go ahead and continue working and let me know if you have any questions.